Sorry guys, no face cam today, but today we're going to be discovering the 7 levels of MAXIM JOHN. Yeah, I am just that self-absorbed that I'm willing to make a 7 levels video about just myself, but this is exactly why there are 7 levels of me, and I'm going to be showing you all 7 levels of MAXIM JOHN. So without further ado, the 7 levels of MAXIM JOHN. Alright, so the first level is Dreamer Boy, which is basically my very first few videos, low quality, making videos about my dreams, basically no editing whatsoever. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just making videos for fun, saying, oh, I'm gonna be rich, I'm gonna be successful, and yeah, not that much was going on. Nothing was going on between that brain. So I was just posting videos for fun, and in my first few videos, I was just aura farming in glasses and my cap. The second level is basically my old camera gaming, and this is basically where I started copying Joe Bartolozzi by basically just trying to do reactions and playing video games. And I had a pretty bad camera, although it was 60 FPS, so I'm very grateful for that. I am a nut for frame rate, but my resolution and lighting was just absolutely atrocious. This is what I was actually looking like in videos. This is like me wearing a cap and an outfit. Like, what was I thinking in this moment? And I basically just said whatever I felt like saying. Some words slipped out of the tongue that I wouldn't really say today, but I was just making videos for the heck of it. So the third level is my collab farming journey. This is kind of like something that I switch back into and back out of, where I make collaborations with some buddies of mine. This is right here this is Aaron and this is David, and as you can see, this is me. I was basically transitioning into my new camera because in some of my videos the quality was just terrible, and in others it was actually good. This is what my new camera looked like originally when I first got it. And I started to lock in more with my video making process, started getting some views, some of that paper cash. Well, I wasn't really earning any money, but I started getting some views. Started saying some sus things with my buddy David, and Aaron and I were just playing horror games. Particularly Five Nights at Freddy's 6. And boy, that was a fun video to make. The fourth level is me being the absolute biggest couch potato on earth. This was just about a few months ago, where I was just literally copying and pasting my face into every single thumbnail I did. The same nonchalant expression because the lighting was good and I could basically just put it in any background. I was just, being super lazy. I wasn't even making many videos at the time. I was just kind of like looking at the graphs, being disappointed, sulking in my own quote-unquote misery. So this is actually what the videos were like during that time, and this is exactly why I wasn't making any videos, because I just lost motivation. And I got into lots of trouble, but it was just, me and my buddies hanging out. And this was basically just my break period from YouTube, because I wasn't really active, and I was just doing life and stuff a little bit different than YouTube. Now the fifth level is my dark room edgelord era, where not too long ago I moved into my latest recording studio. It looks completely different right here because, well, it's just super messy, and this also used to be my bedroom. The lighting was absolutely terrible because the right half of my face was literally not having any light whatsoever. And I was literally just reacting to videos with just sterile white lighting, aside from this little flashbang in the background. These are actually two of my most popular videos right now as of recording this. I recorded some politics, some opinionative stuff related to the Charlie Kirk thing, and also the Steam and PlayStation kind of activity. And I was being ultra based, obviously, and I was just an edgelord. I was a real Max Fuentes at this time period. But here is the sixth level. This is like the bridge between the fifth level and the seventh level, where I basically just say a bunch of out of context things, but I start actually improving my videos, my lighting. I got a new recording setup where I just refurbished everything. I got the LED lights in the frames of the bedroom. I started saying more sus things in pretty much every single video, just so I could get clip farmed by my good friend Thomas in this little video right here. This is actually my third most popular video as of recording this on the video section, and it just includes me saying some, out of pocket things. I got better lighting, which is probably the best thing out of this thing. I started upping my shorts game, which means I started actually recording more shorts about Geometry Dash and stuff like that, and they were getting lots of views, tens of thousands of views. I was doing some Geometry Dash stuff at this time, and I still am doing it right now, but I'm trying to, include more other stuff in that process. And now this is the stage we are at, the 7th level. This is prime time Maxim John era. Look at our views right here. This is from the last 28 days. We're gonna get monetized very soon just from the numbers right here. And we look at here, I started making some better thumbnails. I have a much better icon, very clean blue, and I also have an orange version of it. Made lots of Geometry Dash content, post lots of shorts, making millions of shorts views in such a short amount of time. I started up more projects, and this time I'm actually following through with them. This is basically the prime of the channel. And the 8th stage, I don't know what it's gonna be, but right now this is kind of like the build-up stage before becoming a mainstream content creator. So that's gonna be pretty cool. If y'all wanna stay for the journey, be sure to subscribe. But that is basically the 7 levels of Maxim John. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next time.